Chapter 1, Phantasma. Aw, shit! Pluto, thank you so much for the 15 months, homie. How are you? Ignorant Cult, the kin of... Hey, Chelsea, how are you? The kin of Vigarna. The Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. What's up, Foxy? Whoever manages this library... Yeah, I came back to it last night, actually. After I finished the DK Mario and Rabbids DLC. Hey, I be sending... Yeah, you get the kiss. Be sending the positive vibes, Pluto. I hope all is well, homie. Yeah, so here's the deal, chat. I didn't hear from Kun, but Mookie had other plans and Agent said he was busy tonight. So I just kind of said, fuck playing Overwatch. It's like, you know, let's play a good game and let's not go into depression mode. Well, Mookie could have played, right? Kun is leaguing. Well then, you know, hell yeah, I'm fucking glad I did not wait on him to look at the group chat then. It's okay. I don't have to play a bad game now. Yeah, we could go to solo queue hell, or we could play Trails, which sounds a hell of a lot more enjoyable because the prologue for this game was absolutely fire. Well, you know what? Tell Kun I thank him that he saved me from Overwatch. Whoever manages this library must have had some out-of-this-world connections to have gathered. This many rare books from all over the place. I mean, I see our boy, Father Kevin, is the main character, Chelsea. Yo, he like, in that prologue, he just called, he has the Batmobile. He jumped out that window, called the Batmobile over, and we were gone. Whoa, is this a copy of Isthman Tells? What's a banned book doing here? The guys over at the Congregation for the Sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And they aren't just old and rare books either. I found that one that was published this year. His crossbow's actually good! In Trails the Second, his crossbow kind of sucked. He was great in SE's best here. What's up? Thank you for the lurk, Feared. No way. What's it called? It's called Libertarian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. This can't be real. Feared just doing Feared stuff. I would hope so, like he's the main character. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. I like Sister Ria's too. She's a very good character so far. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the Liberal News Service, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. Ria's handed over a smidgen of her egg salad sandwich. Yeah, no, he's so much better. He's like the badass that he became at the end of Trails 2 in this game, and I'm all for it. How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked, too. The flour used is clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like Liberal. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just for we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that possesses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look, first, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up to this point, you're here with me anyways. Also, Foxy, Chelsea, how are y'all? How are y'all today / this evening? So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference, but still. Sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Nice. I mean, sucks that lunch is late, but better late than never. Foxy, I ate a lot too. It was Wednesday, so I went and watched Dynamite at my dad's, and he made a bunch of chicken and macaroni. Mwah. Ah. Your boy dined tonight. Anyways, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. Also, y'all, this is... lunch is late. Oh, so hopefully you slept well then. You know, that's not a bad reason for a late lunch, you know. I will say, y'all, this is the, there are a number of rare and valuable books. For some reason, a copy of Librarian Cluzine also sits among them. So what did y'all both end up eating? We're gonna talk food. Also, this is the last game on the menu before we start the Zelda Marathon. Now, Chelsea may be able to confirm. Yes, Chelsea. Instant noodles. Yo, instant noodles slap. It's not the fanciest of meals, but they slap. Huh? What's that? Broccoli, cheddar, and cheese on rice with croissants? That sounds bomb. Anything, like, you know, you put bread on anything, and it, like, just makes it better. Well, this is foreboding. Doesn't look to be a relic of an ancient Zemarian civilization, though. I agree, as far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom. Huh, so there is. See, that's what you need is, like... I was gonna say, Chelsea, that's what you need is, like... I don't know what kind of bread it is, but it's like the crispier bread. You need that to dunk in, like, the noodle broth. Ah. That would be good. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. Oh, but I was gonna say, Chelsea may be able to confirm. I heard that this game was way shorter than 1 and 2. What is this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message, or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some before I say anything. It did feel like it was time to bring Trells back, though. We took a break. It's a lot shorter. Like, the prologue took 3 hours, but that's because I talked to every single NPC. Yeah, because we did the Mario and Rabbids thing. We've done a few Mario hacks. Because I imagine, what, if I was told the next one, hey, Garrison, how are you? Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. For sure, you were right. It really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens then? I get first hit. Wait, no. No way. Just because we've established that it in any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You so weren't. Anyways, let's save extreme options like that until we've explored all of our more reasonable ones. I say we go ahead and look around elsewhere. Okay. But yeah, this is our last game before we're complete Zelda boys. Is it... Hopefully I'm saying it right. Reyes? Or is it Reyes? That's backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Let's go this way. We're going this way. My app with the police has moved Hey, congrats, Garrison. That sounds like good news. Reese like a Reese's cup? Well, this is nice. Sister Reese, okay. I mean, it's obvious she's someone from Kevin's past, but we don't really know too much yet. Looks like some kind of rest area or something, but why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that it might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit here and fish here, if there were any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. Surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Grantsel that's really hardcore into it, and one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Oh. Something wrong? Nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Make sure you aren't just a hella sketchy bum part of it. And now I'm in the prove it part. Well, good luck. I hope it goes well. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. The prove it part sounds like the hard part. Okay, so we have found water. What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. Found the lunar sill. Obtain Sepith. Let's go. Huh? Who dumped all this Sepith on the ground? Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. This is the reward you get from your SC save file? Oh, okay. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. Was that part of your Dominion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you. Yeah, I got who've known me and who aren't related to me. Dude, I always hated doing that, right? Because, like, yeah, I have people that have known me a while that aren't related to me. Thaumaturgy. I'm butchering that word, Chelsea. I'm just gonna be real. I switched some letters. I mean, that makes sense. I was looking at it weird. I was like, Thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. What's the huge tree doing here? There's no sign. Turgi. Turgi or Turgay? Turg. So A. I feel like that would be soft. I don't know for sure if it is soft. Turg E. E. Thaumaturgy. There's no sign of any other words in the surrounding areas either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Heh, figures he wouldn't get that lucky. I'll be real, that's just a very big, confusing word. Come to think of it, though, you were always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe, maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. I just got done with Mario and Rabbids, and that game, you would think it's a kid's game, but like, apparently anyone that's seen the Rabbids knew it wasn't. There's some words in that game that I read and I was like, And I feel like I'm normally at least decent with longer words. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sweet sap inside, like maple trees. Maybe I cut into the trunk a bit to see. No. No, you cannot. Thaumaturgy. Oh, wait. Is this back at the beginning? Did I go the wrong way? There's no way. You aren't bad. My figuring out by any means, but sometimes the struggle bus is real. Well, see, right? They throw, like, an impractical word at me, right? Like, that's just, like, not a normal word. They throw an impractical word at me, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do our best. I don't think we have anything else crazy. Okay, so what's... She's got better strength. We're doing that then. Defenstrate? I honestly feel like I'm at the spelling bee when I'm sounding things out. Okay, so we went left and right. I guess now let's go straight. Oh, as far out as the eye can see. Defenstrate is like the most useless word ever, but I love it. What does it actually mean? Just where are we beats me. Still, whenever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyways, yeah. So, like, only thing I've learned about Kevin so far that I didn't know before was that he's been through some shit. Okay, I don't really know where the game wants us to go, so we'll go back to water. This feels like it's kind of like a hub of some sort. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from it. Oh, never mind. I just had to leave the middle and come back. Also, RNG fucked me in Azure Lane, and I am sad. I'm sorry to hear that, because I know those games are, like, big dependent on RNG. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within liberal and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the trouble with the aerial, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the aerial away. But pity only gives you max rarity. Why are you shouting me out? It's my channel. I hope people like me if they're in my channel. I hope I'm at least like half entertaining, you know? I'll even take a quarter entertaining. Needed the second highest rarity to finish. Oh, well, thank you. I'll take it. I'll still take it. Tolerate. Pity only gives you max rarity. So you got something better than what you needed, and there's no way to, like, downgrade the better item? Tolerate's a big word. Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar. I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. Had to suffer and keep rolling and get fucked by pity. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds like the worst timeline. The Liberian cruise book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Ariel all those years ago. You know, the chat always comes back around to big wieners. I don't want the good shit. I just want everything to be okay. I don't need good. I need okay, because I can't obtain okay if you're giving me good game. I'll say the cycle sounds silly when put that way, but I get it. How did a book that was only published by this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse, too. Which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberian Cruisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that the situation we're in was planned out by someone, possibly before that cube even came into our possession. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? There's the million mirror question. We don't have much to work with here, just a big open area with no way out. Oh, this again? That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap! Kevin took his battle ornament out of his pocket, and then noticed all of the quartz in it were shattered. Oh, fuck. Seeing this, Riaz took out her own battle ornament. Orbment. Mine is the same way. Ugh, even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? We're gonna have to fight now because of that? What? Oh yes, also Chelsea, we are on nightmare mode. There was an achievement for it, so I just said, fuck it, send it, we're doing it. Yeah, this is the first time they've made us start over from scratch. Because in SC, they didn't make us start over from scratch. Yeah, there might be some, yeah, there might be some challenges, but we'll get through it. Fighting with only Kevin at the beginning was kind of rough. Okay, we're going, got a door. The tree. Okay. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. I love the majestic sounding soundtrack already. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we've got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. We should go and check out all the places that have changed, alright? Chelsea, when I heard the battle theme, I was like, mwah. The Stone of Recluse. So, we've got nothing. FF8 OST is best. Shouldn't we investigate that monument first? Definitely looks to have changed. You know, I'm biased to FF8, so I'll agree with you. But, I mean, there are some other banger ones out there. Alright, we probably should. FF12, though, is close behind it. Dude, FF12 has the best opening theme. The FF12 opening theme, they do, like, the classic opening title screen. Oh. Also, I will plug one thing real quick. Friday, we're playing Mario games with Germo for Mario Day. Kai and Germo collab on Friday. The Minecraft, like, overworld song is just relaxing. Could understand if we were an artifact or an ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Now, there's an apt enough description if I've ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Raise. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we going to do? To hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Also, Chelsea, my boy Gilbert had to get smashed at the beginning of the game. He's not really my boy, but it was funny that that's who we ran into. Visitors from afar. This again? This voice is different, though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Yeah, he like begged not to get these hands, but then he was like, "Oh, I've actually got this." He's like, who's the villain? He's like the Skeletor meme. I will hit you with this, and then he runs off. Wait a second, what do you mean by currency? Maybe it's gonna sell us things in exchange for Mira. Oh, I get you. Understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Yo, is this gonna be... Ooh, okay. Okay, but am I poor? I am poor. This is bad. Okay, so this is just a shop. Let's not trade my mirror. Right? Let's see. Okay, let's make some quartz. They're all upgradable. We don't need to do that here for a minute. Oh, whoa. This is so much fancier than I'm used to. Okay, so we should probably buy a few things. This is like... Yeah, nothing. I'm poor. But luckily, you know, we found this, so we can actually buy a few things here. And this stuff is actually pretty cheap right now. I don't know what exactly we're doing. Let's buy one of each. Buy one of each. Oh, okay, so the action one, just buy two because these are good ones, decent ones. Oh no, we're gonna not be able to. Okay, hold on. Moves okay to have. EP cuts. I was like, man, I'm level 90. I'm looking good, and now all of a sudden I'm not looking nearly as good. Buy two of these. Buy two of those. And then, did I buy the earth one? Okay. That way we have a little bit extra. Okay, that's free. Okay, so free rest. We need stuff. Okay, so we really need some money. Release my brethren. Then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How do I know? Bizarre as it to say, we should be able to buy things from here and use Cephit to synthesize quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the Cephit that was left over when our quartz were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones? Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine. But we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam. What does it want me to do? I don't know, but we bought some things, so. Oh god, only having tiers is gonna be terrible. I really hope they plan on giving me some better quartz than what I was able to buy. What does this do? Defense -1. That's fine. Really don't want to run defense 1. Mirage Court. Kevin is still a little bit better at doing magic, so what we might do actually is run that instead. Then give her the hit since she's the better attacker. In case we need earth magic, we'll give her that. I'm always really bad at you know, it felt right since I wasn't playing Overwatch tonight. Now, we would have been playing Overwatch if the homies were available, but I knew Asian wasn't going to be available tonight. Turns out Kuhn was leaguing, and heck yeah. I seen you were live. I was at Mikasa when you were there. Bottom of the water's glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again? Sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. CP was restored to maximum. When my radiates are restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. I'm glad you had a fun stream. I seen you live before I got out of here. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How's this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. Looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. We should check back later if we're ever feeling tired. Right. Oh, I'm gonna get to go into fights with full CP? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, here we go. What does the Tree of Life give me? Oh, tree of life, I have come to you. Holy Stragas, now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure life are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guest. It is I, the great Deku Tree. Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Ah, okay, so this is how we get ingredients. This is different. When my master's power is returned, the variety of blessing I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Haha, man, if someone told me a tree just chatted them up, offered to sell them ingredients, I'd tell them they've had one too many drinks. Reese? Something up? The great tree took root near to a 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed Adios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. See how different this game is from the rest now? Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this. A recipe book. I do like that they gave Kevin his own game, Chelsea. I feel like Kevin's a very interesting person. And I'm excited to kind of learn more about him, huh? Why are you giving this to me? Because you are remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. It doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredient to be used by the best chef possible, but still. Please? Huh? Too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine, but you have to help me, Dill. Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. Yeah, I see how this is different, right? And like I said, I'm happy that Kevin got his own game because I feel like, you know, his whole thing about being a church priest and stuff and being this like bigwig for the church, I feel like there's a lot of meat on the bone here. And the last thing that we seen was him turning a guy to literal salt. Like, yo, I totally want to know more about that guy. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything is here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous, or am I reading into it? No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any better ideas at this point, although it might be better if you stayed behind. Never mind, ma'am, we'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. The Grawl Sitter notebook. Is this like the equivalent of the Bracer Guild notebook? Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Selnate. In her words, Kevin reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. Ugh, she figured it out, huh? Hold on, how are you close enough for her to ask you that kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use the Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke, I had no idea. Bet she kept that from me on purpose. I can't say I'm surprised. If I had known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Reese... Kevin? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination's that circle, but if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. Also, you know, I very much like... I like that Kevin's like a lone wolf. He's like, yo, I don't want anybody. Just let me go in, do my job on my own, and get the hell out. You know, somebody said this yesterday. I don't remember who it was. Somebody come in and said, Kevin gives them Trigun vibes, and I kind of see it. Like, I kind of see the resemblance. Into the circle we go. He's got some big ol' Vaughn vibes. Check this out. Or Bosch vibes. Why did I say Vaughn? It's because we were talking FF12. Those two couldn't be further apart. But yeah, got some big Bosch vibes. Looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. The Jade Corridor. Well, I see treasure. We still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. Yup. Can definitely tell they pulled some inspiration. They've got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin. Yo, those are different. But Vachit and Goofy is a serious fella. Not a funny bone one. I mean, he's got some pretty comedic moments. At least in the OG series. I haven't watched the new series. You know, that smile, like, they both have, you know, like, humor vibes in different ways. Not all perfectly planned and executed. Monsters. How'd they just appear out of nowhere? The Skull Knights are here. Man, dude, we ain't got nothing. They... Ooh, okay, I screwed up. Mistakes have been made. Oh god, dude, they hit so hard. Okay.
Crap, this isn't good.
Nightmare mode, okay. We got this, it's okay. What happens if I... Well, we can't do that, sadly.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield. Grail Spear!
So we're gonna be in for some pain till I get a decent way to heal up. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world. That's my first time seeing anything like that. This is like being in a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual affair either. Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. Not just the traditional four elements. Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you'd notice to that extent. These points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zemeria, but you're not going to find any that are weak to Mirage. You know how that is. Indeed I do. Spiritually, the world we live in, is in a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the Testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word, though. Hey, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises, space-time and Mirage, all here. It should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, there were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world, and yet they somehow do without any problems here. And I doubt those are the only ones. Are we going to be alright in here? Hopefully. They were tough, but not so tough we can't handle them if we're together. Not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. Let's just keep walking and see what we find, I say. Might be worth going back briefly to check our orbment setups, though, seeing as we've got more elements to account for now, true. Okay, oh, Kevin, let me give you this. The monster guide. What's this for? It's called a monster guide. It was designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like. I think it'd be wise for us to note anything and everything we came across here. So, I think Reese does have a healing craft. I actually think it heals CP as well. Although I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here. Ah, you're telling me. Sure, I can't just store all this info up in my old noggin, though. I'm already putting up stuff in the Grawl Center notebook as it is. My hands are gonna go numb at this rate. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job. Yes, ma'am. No time like the present, I guess. There, happy? So it tells you all the, it keeps the one from the old games. That's great. I see the name of Stell in there. There's some new stuff. Investigation. Well, we're still poor, so there ain't really no upgrading the equipment right now. Can only heal Kevin though, and then Kevin has the double one. I see.
Goddess bless you.
Wait, did they knock Kevin out of the fight? Excuse me? Oh, there he is.
I was not prepared.
Yeah, I was very confused what that was. Oh, we're so dead here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed all my EP's gone. Oh, he missed, okay.
I'll save you! Not bad.
The good news is we should get some levels rather quick. Hopefully we find some things in chest, you know. Information. Did you know it's true that Zen's name was once written as Zane? But another name change considered was Olivier. The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest is glad that request never went through. There we go. I was trying to... Ooh. Wait, I can make them vanish too? Ooh. Yo, that's a fancy bonus right there.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
I'm here because they ran out of jokes. Okay, let's see here. Be able to perceive enemy status. Like get anything crazy out of it though. Phantom Pain. Tyr got an upgrade, which is nice. Oh, you can't jump this dude. Have to kill it with magic, I see.
Not bad.
For sure. Thank you for stopping by, Chelsea. It's always good to see you, my friend. Even when I'm not playing Trells and you stop by, it's always a pleasure. Only 12 monsters? Fucking kill me. Have a good one. Is that a Paimon emote? It is. Oh wow, that's a Twitch Global emote. I didn't even know. Would have never guessed. Okay, so we went... Where did we come in at? Can I see where we came in at? Came out in there, so we went all the way up. Went up there, now we're going around. Okay. Aw, damn. We're not broke. Pog, 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 pog for being not broke. Bull.
Goddess bless you.
Crap! Good.
Might be dead here, chat.
Goddess bless you. Goddess, have mercy.
This isn't good.
Sag.
I'll save you. Yeah.
Ay!
I'll save you. I'll save you.
Ay! Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
I will take that level up. Let's see here. I gotta reset my lurks real quick. Faf, you're taking over the main lurk. Oh wait, what are we doing here now? Bam. Oh, we can't go that way. Is it really just one? Like, as in, we may not have to do a hell of a lot of fighting this fight? Bam!
All right. What's next?
Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. Looks kind of like a Cuba Septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Found sealing stone. Does it seem harmful? Nope, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though, the light coming from it is so warm. The kind of slow rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. Was that... There's our cube again. Visitor from afar. You who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I see is that we take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. The cube's warp functionality is now available. To use it, click the icon at the top right corner of the screen and select the location you wish to warp to. What the? Beware the malevolent one. Gather strength or you too will be forever. Don't even ask. I feel like if it's some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own and that it's the thing talking to us, do you? I doubt it. I kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. And then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up too. I could see that being that man in black we saw when we were thrown in here, but it could very easily be someone else. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You're serious? Serious as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright, be sure you're careful in using it. I will. So is there a way I can, like... Oh. Alright, that actually worked. Now we've got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust into that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyways, let's next up this little guy. That ceiling stone. That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how to find out the answer real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight just in case. We've got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. What? Girl? Tita! Huh? What was that light? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things? What are you doing here? Where do I even start? But it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed, hee. Happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden, everything went white. And then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright, I should pitch myself to check. Haha, yup, this is the Tita everyone knows and loves, alright. She's adorable. We're getting a full party. So that's what happened. This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake? Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? It makes no sense. You're right. Sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grancel and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tita Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeiss Central Factory. I'm Reese Argent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you've met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you too. Now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. So, she didn't say or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this really unique aura about you. Unique? Haha, you're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make them more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyways, what do the two of you plan on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yeah. Not that we've made so much as a dent of progress on that front so far. We'd barely start exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind then, please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be an issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, the place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. Haha, you're every bit as spunky as Estelle too, you know? Hee hee. You can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looked. She went on the liver arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived 80 as knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge because of her age, but still. Please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your action and what it means to worry others. As long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously, if anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. Yo, Tita got an upgrade to her stuff in this game. Okay, so we gotta set up ordnance. I actually gave her some quartz. Let's go. Okay. I warp back to where I was? No, we have to run through that again, it looks like.
Not bad.
Even Tita gets the boost. Let's go. Do I have a, what in this path block? Before sure was what's going on. Is something wrong? Last time we passed back here, this path was blocked with some kind of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? Wonder what could have caused that? Well, if we think about what's changed since we passed here and now, maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. So that actually could be it, huh, you think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than just a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern in this place that we haven't figured out yet. Rules? I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any further if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure. But I do have a good feeling about it, and a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it feels very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason we need to be careful, I suppose. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is where the door was. So I ran this way intentionally. After we got Tita, means this is progress.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Huh? What's this? A shining door with the moon on it. Welcome. Bring me to the Girls Guild in Orbital Engineering, and only then shall the door open. Whoa, I can hear that voice talking right into my mind. Looks like this door's got a will of its own, like this tree spring and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day where I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. I'm sure not me or Reese. Hey, door, it's her you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Trial? Maybe it wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. Apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Wait, I'm going to go inside. But Tita, hold on just a second, there's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier, and besides, we've got so little to work with as we can try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. If it seems like it's too dangerous, I'll come right back out, I promise. Well, alright, we're counting on you, but like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will. The moon chamber. Whoa, this room's so pretty. Wonder how it's made up though. Uh-oh. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant you to a memory fragment and my blessing. What?
I've gotta give it my all! Okay!
Got it. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant you to a memory fragment and my blessing. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Huh? What's that sound? What? Do I know you? Uh-oh. We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. It's her parents. Oh, Mom, Dad. That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and waking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on so I couldn't tell who you were. Could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Why are you so cute? Oh, Adios. Thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I was never gonna let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. Suppose you do have the right and all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. Missed you both so much. Oh, everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first, then? Where is the red-headed man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was hoping I'd be able to meet him. No, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting weird. Kinda weird all of a sudden. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too, true enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. Have to go ahead and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Haha, now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? Agate. Agate! You're going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but they're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have a space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. There's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Heh, anyways, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 arg under? If you really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me, you must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. Doubt they even manage 5 minutes. A fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. Have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvert on these? From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited. That's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 cells. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds, too. 120 cells, 382.2 seconds, haha, surprise? Stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Ugh, don't make me laugh. Talking to the man who developed the Capel. These are child's play by comparison. Don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting, please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You've got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. Say nothing of letting vermin like that A word near her. Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, can you stop them? Ah, it'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. They're making up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us? It's a good point. We can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. Guess we're just got to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. Ah, there's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee has plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up. Ooh, let me help too. I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger too set in his ways to appreciate another's taste? I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely runs it, and then you go and plop 3 sugars in? Can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed so? Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Well, we'll have to settle this dispute another time. Oh, time to drink up. Anyways. Where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the RCL with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph, or her handkerchief, or even a button off her uniform? Why do you want a button off her uniform? Mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain Academy days. I swear, if you have time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? No wonder all your inventions are half-rate. Did you just use the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cup of teas with her on aboard the Arceal. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm gonna do it for you. What's that? Is someone jealous? Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Tita, what is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Oh, really? Sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so we'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Well, I want to know who you made WWE Champion on SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Hold on, Para. Let me pull up this roster. I'm going to take a guess. How are you tonight, sir? Alright, let's see here. Alicia Fox, Batista, Beth Phoenix, Big Show, Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Chavo, Jericho, Masters, Christian, Punk, Rhodes, Smith, Otunga, Ziggles, The Chosen One, Druid, Edge, Evan Bourne, Eve Torres, Jackson, Finley. Okay, so let's look here. John Cena, Purple. John Morrison, JTG, Justin Garrett. What does the green mean in these names? Kane, Kelly. Mark Henry, Valise, dude, oh god, this R-Truth picture looks fucking cursed. Shawn Michaels, The Miz, Vladimir Kozlov, Yoshi Tatsu, Zack Ryder. I'm gonna say you made Christian your champion. That's my guess. Unless you, like, made a created wrestler, right? Aw, shit. I came to play. Came to play. There's a price to pay. Dude, The Miz is so underrated. We do be loving The Miz here. Also, you know, I gotta tell you, the God. I agree with you. I actually, right, check it. I liked the Will Hobbs result tonight on Dynamite, but that finish was absolute ass. Good result, shit finish. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Great. But yeah, how are you tonight, sir? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're enjoying the day off. Well, see, this is why I thought Joe was gonna win on Sunday. I thought Joe was gonna win on Sunday and drop the belt to Hobbs on Wednesday. I don't really have a problem with the hot potato of the belt. My problem's more with, like, why QT? Like, that's the best you could come up with is QT? And the crash pad being there. It looked really shitty. Like, that power slam looked really, really shitty. But hey, next week, Elite versus Jericho Appreciation Society versus House of Black. That match is gonna slap. That day's dinner was a real feast, and for the first time in quite a while, Tito was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner. You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. Whoa, she looks great with her. Wardlow has the face of a 1 week reigning champion. Look, you know, I sent Kun a picture. I said, hopefully our boy represents tonight. And... wait, which promo are we talking about here? The promo to set up the triple tag? Ruby? Yeah, the Ruby stuff was really good. I'm happy they're using Ruby, right? Ruby's someone I want to see on my TV every week. You must be tired. Go to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. And what's up, Cunard? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully your league games were nice. Yeah, no lie, couldn't bring myself to solo queue Overwatch. I was like, well, if Mook's busy and Kuhn's busy and Asian's not available. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I don't know if I want her to stick with Paige and Tony the whole time, but I want her to become the focal point of that group. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, you've gotten pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. No, Tita, you are 100% a kid. What in Adios' name? What part of our daft brains thought you should start making this? I also like that they brought Willow out, right? Because she was teaming with Willow before all this. So that part fit in well. Yo, did you see, Para? Did you see the, like, commercial with Orange Cassidy and Jeff Jarrett promoting Shazam? That shit was funny. It's why we came back here to begin with. DCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyways. Maybe so, but still. Yeah, Kun, the commercials got... yeah, the international title is a lot more open than the North Atlantic Championship. Kun, our boy's on the card. Yo, Para, just a heads up. As long as I'm off that day, I still gotta see if they approve it. Me and Kun will be watching Roadblock. And probably Mania Night 1. Because, dude, I need Carmelo and Braun Breaker. I really hope, you know. I really hope we get... I'm not gonna lie, I want Carmelo to win the belt. Carmelo's my boy. Melo, don't miss. I mean, I feel like the losers go into Raw, whether it be Carmelo or Braun. Or I feel like they may be SmackDown, but I feel the losers coming up to the main roster. And Jonathan Garganathan's on the card. It actually fits, Kun, because, yeah, when Melo shoots, Melo don't miss. Because, what's it called? Waller was the one that took Gargano out of NXT, so it makes sense that he would come back and fight him. And it gives Johnny something to do Mania weekend, because doesn't look like he's on the Mania card. I know he isn't gonna win, but I also pray that, my boy LA Knight wins on Friday. I don't think he'll win, but I think, right? I don't know if I want to see this for him. I could see them teaming him back up with Ciampa though. Dude, I want LA Knight to win so bad. Yeah. Let me talk to you for a minute. Yeah. Dummy. The man's the greatest. Yeah. Dude, yeah, he's starting to get over on SmackDown, too. He's getting cheered. It makes me so happy. Or as Para would call him, the former Impact World Champion, Eli Drake. Dummy. Yeah, exactly. Well, he was over in NXT, and then they made him Max Dupree, and it was like, what are y'all doing? An Ober babyface, man. What roster could use that? Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, You should go get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Dude, The only thing that I ever even remember in Max Dupree doing, Coon, was when he did the Aquafina commercial, where it was him, Massey, and Mansois drinking the, what was it? It was Aquafina or Dasani. They were, no, it was Nestle. It was Pure Life. They were like drinking the water, away from their mouths, and they were like, this is the only water that keeps our male models thirst quenched. It was hilarious. Dude, I kind of like what they're doing right now with Otis, right? Max Dupree was ass, but I like what Maxine's doing with Otis. Trying to recruit Otis. And Mook's boy Chad Gable got a win on Raw? Sheesh. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You're going to catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. Oh, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. LA Knight is godly. There's an Orbital engine on the right side, right? It looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Thank you for the alert, Coon. I hope your League games go well. If you're still doing League. Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. You just can't help yourself when it comes to the machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I've finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Said I hope your League games go well if you're still leaguing it up. Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. Looks like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Well, have fun watching the NXT show. There's certain parts of NXT I really like, right? And then there's certain parts of NXT that I think are ass. Like the Wesley stuff, love it. The Carmelo stuff, love it. Tyler Bate stuff, love it. The Roxanne Perez stuff, love it. Then the stuff that's bad, like Brooks and Jensen, not a fan. Dude, Wesley's awesome. I also... Aw, dude, I don't, dude. I can't get into that team. The Andre Chase stuff is hit or miss, but I do actually like Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson cracks me up. I could live without fucking Gacy as well, dude. The Gacy stuff normally sucks. Still passionate, but why do they not want her to see the blueprint? Alright, have fun. Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell you it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the capital before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. Wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Tita? Oh, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. We're just so curious. Seriously now, go to bed. But if you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, yes, I promise. I'm not gonna let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. Promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow and that we won't make it without you. Anyways, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. Z's. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That is a fine understatement. The technological levels far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs too. The archisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not even entirely without ideas on how they have all of it though. Why the sudden questions anyways? I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any other members exactly. But they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much as beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in Liberl, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. Man, this flashback's lasting forever. Maybe it's because I stopped and talked to chat, but... I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah, I forgot that you and Mom were back. Sure are, looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah, sorry. Feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh hey, said you'd tell me what you were up to today. Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning. So they should be there as we speak. So thanks. Off I go then. Cheetah? Might want to have breakfast first. Whoops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either. Alright, take care of that first and let's get some food in you. Promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off. Take care. Don't go trying to run over to ZCF, Zeiss Central Factory so fast you trip or something. I won't. So great to have them back home. Now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning. Oh, they did. I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in here with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while she was saying, we've got a new invention to make, so we need someone really, really big. Hop to it. She wouldn't take no for an answer either. So sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa, maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the Capel. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room in a very good mood. Can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. Please, Goddess, please don't let them break anything. Oh, my stomach hurts. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who can make the best inventions, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable an engineer too, even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. If the two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something. I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away. So this is what we're up against. It looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. There are even some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that data on pattern matter? Hi there, Tita. You came in just at the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it. Alright, I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you after all. Mom, what are you looking at pattern matter's data for anyways? Thought you were here to work on some new invention. She's building a pattern matter. Wait, you're not. That we are. The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alrighty then. Then it's time to get right to work on our task. Making an Arcasm capable of competing against our buddy Pattern Matter. Let the Orbital Gear project begin. What? Why? Why do I feel like this? Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out from the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. Oh, yep, Reen. This doesn't feel right. Reen. What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. They're to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom. So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here. I see. Mom. Oh, Tito, what are you doing here? Well, wondering if, you know, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Reen too. Just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you can do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job. Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. Nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberal. The way we returned home was kinda, borderline illegal. So no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks. Okay. Something I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I am still helping her by doing this. Just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can come back here and get help with the real work. Found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch? Oh, Adios above. Please protect us all. Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or... So sorry, I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet though, so don't worry. Really? Ooh, that's a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should save my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too then. That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you. What kind of favor? Cheetah passed on what her mother had told her and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork. They arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? Sounds that way. Oh no, I need to go and sort that out right away. Could you stay and pray to Adios in my place, Tita? Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. Thank you. Whew. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Reen like he did. I know. I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as pattern matter, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. This tool's here brand new. It can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model. Well, I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom, here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Reen while she was in Liberal. And even if she's a member of society, she's also my friend, Reen. Now, where have I heard that name for? Oh, wasn't she the girl that Patter Matter belongs to? Oh, America, if I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you? Better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Aura's board. Why is it the first time I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you. And now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. Completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gear is going to be able to fight on equal terms with Pattern Matter, right? Then I want to be involved because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gear to fight Pattern Matter yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. Not what I mean. The Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. Hey, Medieval, how are you, dude? It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. I feel that. I'm starting to get kind of tired myself. Doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line, but can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. I understand that you care deeply about your friend, I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. Just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. I know all of what Mom's saying is true. I know, really, I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know, I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Tita inserted the car into the slot in the elevator panel. Dad. Tita? Hey, how are you? Chicken and fish, how's it going? Sorry, hold on a minute, I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? No. I don't even know what Sunset Riders is. Nope. I understand what Mom's saying, I really do. It's just so frustrating not be able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. It's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Reen, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, yes, this is my first playthrough. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't gonna make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the conviction she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Reen. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said, fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fella. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, I know she's from the society and that pattern matter is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say, and even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she is part of Ouroboros, and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her, so I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. Sure, she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. Then I tripped and fell. She didn't hesitate to hold her hand out for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend, even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Patter Matter have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica? What? Mom, how long have you been listening in on us? Not long, I only overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course, what? If you finally get to talk to this Reen girl again and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly this as I would otherwise, because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can, but I can still try to get her to know more about her and Pattern Matter, and I can make a strong connection with her through the orbital gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear project. Really? Really? Now what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're gonna start making the quartz prototypes. So I can be a part of the development, you promise? Haha, we'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah, bring it on. Good, are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory is filled with the new synthetician tension, as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Thing looks way smaller than... No? Actually, maybe the same size. It don't look quite as big as Pattern Matter, but it is a robot. All done. Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we could probably do it with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now. How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. Best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes especially for you, Tita. Me? The seat in our prototype here is on the small side. There's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be a part of our test until the very end. I know. But please, let me have some sleep first. Okay, but only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state and ended up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineer can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday. Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. Finish running all of the necessary simulations using the CAPL. Should be able to perform to roughly the intended specification. Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when agate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Agate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So... Oh, so our dear friend Agate is visiting. Is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom? Well, you see, Tita, your mother, Dan, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice. Can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Agate Krosner. So let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the test, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology's concerned. I can't see him being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Oh, come on, Erica. There's no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today is going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me, or do they seem to have Agate all wrong? Side story, Orbital Gear Project Part 1 finished. Long Barrel X. 3,000 Mira, we have a little bit of money! Think, Adios, you're alright. You feeling okay? You look quite tired. Yeah, I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through. That's good. So what happened in there? Well, Kita explained everything that happened on that other side of the door. I see. Yep, sounds like another one of our rules, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door open. After that, you fight your way through a battle or trial, win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with Mira as a bonus. That sums things up. Yep, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors, then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and condition down. Indeed. About memory doors. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. Star doors contain short side stories. Sun doors contain mini games. In order to open the door, you will need to fulfill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All of this information is automatically recorded in your notebook and can be viewed anytime. Finally, you can also warp to any door you've discovered using the cube. Cool. What's up, Shining? Wait, I can already do part 2. Hold on, I wanted to see here. Dang. Sunset Riders is an old game. Yeah, I'm just not familiar with it, chicken. How are you, Shining? I'm enjoying, I'm enjoying Trails. It's been a good time. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so I want to see, right? Bring me the girl accompanied by an ever... So we gotta have Agate to open the door, right? Okay, so we gotta have Agate. If I look in the booklet... You know... You know, Shining, you know who the main character of this game is? It's our boy himself. Mr. Kevin Kevin and his fucking crossbow. But his crossbow kind of don't suck now, which is kind of nice. Yeah, Kevin's our main character. Dude, Kevin got a big upgrade. He now gets to live up to the badassness he showed at the end of the second game where he turned a motherfucker to salt. This game's like way different from the other two in the series, though. Just how long does this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The Shadow Towers were weird enough, but they even made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese? What'd you go all quiet for? Well, I'm just wondering what that is. What is? The Kapua airship? Well, or is that the Arseal, actually? What's the Arseal doing here? Yeah, it's the Arseal. You recognize the ship? Uh-huh, it belongs to the royal family of Liberal. We used it to get on top of that floating city. Interesting. You have any idea how something like this could possibly have ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were. I don't think we'll ever get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way. Could have come in some other way. Oh shit, Ref's dumping points. What's up, Ref? How are you tonight, dude? We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is to see what the guys inside have to say. But yeah, Shining. Kevin got a big upgrade. Our first mission, he was like totally a badass. Sleepy and soiled. How are you? I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired myself, but I'm doing okay. I got out of playing Overwatch tonight, so I didn't have to be soiled. Huh? This is like that monument in the area we started in. I forgot Asian wasn't busy. Kun was doing league stuff, and Mook had plans. I was like, well, I'm not solo queuing Overwatch. That sounds like a terrible time. So I was like, I'm gonna do something fun and play Trails. Though it's not glowing like that one is. The one in the garden had no glow in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was thinking the same thing. Oh, I suspected as much. When we activated the first monument, it said, "Release my brethren." I guess now we know what it meant. Then, do you think this monument might have the same power as the other one? Most likely. It should come in handy at least. Inspecting monuments scattered around throughout the game allows you to use a cube to restore their power. Much like the one in the base area, you can use these to restore HP/EP, buy equipment, and make quartz. So Kai, Derek Carr to the Saints W or no? Definitely a W. I don't know why he wanted to come to a rebuild. Seems like he was already dealing with that shit in fucking Vegas. Definitely a W though. I mean, Carr's definitely an improvement in in the NFC. He's definitely an improvement over Dalton. You think about it, right? In the AFC is all the quarterbacks. The NFC, who's there that's actually, like, good? I mean, Rodgers had a down year, and he might be leaving. I'll still give you Stafford. I mean, they had no O-line last year, but the Super Bowl year, he threw for 6K yards. Hurts is there. And you could say, then you what? You got Carr, Dak, and Cousins all kind of round up together. I mean, who else is really worth mentioning in the NFC? You can mention Jared Goff and Geno because they had good seasons last year. I still give Stafford his credit. The Rams need an O-line, but he's proven the Super Bowl year. When he has protection, he can rip that ball. And you know what? I'd give Kyler another season. I feel like, dude, yeah, Geno had a really damn good season. I like what Seattle did there too, ref, because they gave Geno a 3-year deal, but all his money comes in the first 2 years. So they got 2 top 10 picks this year. They can draft a guy, have him sit behind Geno for 2 seasons, and then if that guy's ready to go, they can be like, okay, we're going to release Geno because he made all of his money the first 2 seasons. So they have an out after 2 seasons. So you got enough time to develop another guy behind Geno. I think it's a very smart contract after how Geno played last year. Now, you know the contract that's awful is that Daniel Jones contract. But no, Carr to the Saints is a big W. There's still talent there. Honestly, they might win the NFC South just by proxy of the other teams sucking. And Wilson wanted Pete gone. Bro. I don't want to talk about Russ because he's got Sean Payton. And he's going to have a bounce back year. And I'm, you know. I'm so mad at the Saints for leaving us with shitty-ass Dennis Allen. And trading like the god of coaches. We traded a great coach and kept our shitty... Dude, he doesn't deserve that contract. He threw 15 TDs in a 16-game season, ref. 15 TDs! Like, I would have understood if they gave him, like, the non-exclusive tag. Like, Lamar's getting fucked with the non-exclusive tag. Okay, like, check this out. Dennis Allen is 18-47 across 4 seasons. We traded Sean Payton. Who was Sean Payton 161-97. The guy's a proven winner, and we traded him and kept 18-47 on the roster. You know how much that hurts? 18-47, dude. That's, like, bad. That's very bad. Yeah, dude. Daniel Jones does not deserve that contract, dude. It's bad. I don't know what the fuck the Giants are thinking, man. Because they need pieces and they just kneecap themselves half to death. In addition, any new items available will be added to the basis document stock as well. Okay, cool. First off, that's a free hill. Dude, I'll tell you this, right? The Jets, right? I said this in Paris chat. The Jets need to, like, turn that jet around instead of talking to Rodgers and take their ass to talk to Lamar. They have a rare chance to be relevant. I mean, it is a chance, right? Because Lamar could get hurt. But I mean, bro, I like Rodgers, but like, Rodgers is gonna be 40. Lamar's in his prime. Turn that fucking ship around and go, go take your ass over to Lamar and say, look, we will pay you, and put it in the Ravens' hands. Yes, I 100% agree. Oh, up or down, up or down. Let's go down first. We're going down, 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 down. Well, and here's the thing, right? Okay, Rodgers is 40 years old, ref. How do you feel about Rodgers in a division with Josh Allen? Mahomes is in that division. Burrow's in that... Mahomes is in that conference. Burrow's in that conference. Herbert's in that conference. Lamar's still there right now. Trevor Lawrence is there right now. Now you got Sean Payton and Russ in that conference. Like, there's a lot of crazy talented quarterbacks in that conference, right? And, you still have Tua there, who proved he can win with the Dolphins if he's healthy. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I mean, I can see the Jets being good. I mean, Garrett Wilson is a stud. Whenever he comes back, what's his name? The running back they signed. Why am I forgetting his name? The guy that got hurt. Yeah, Breece Hall. There we go. Breece Hall, if he comes back with what he was, stud. I mean, that team has talent, but, like, does Rodgers still have it? He did not look great last year, if we're gonna be real. And like I said, he's gonna be 40 next year, so it's like, oh no. Well, see, right, here's the thing about that. If he goes anywhere else, he's gonna have to actually answer to an owner. Like, he's benefited so much from the Packers being like, not having a legit owner. Why is Dean called the Spinach Fiend anyways? Does he really just like spinach? Don't you hate it when someone opens your doors and doesn't close it when they leave? So who do you think's gonna end up paying Lamar, and does Baltimore match it when they pay him? 27 at 36, with one particularly obnoxious clink. He set down her utensils, then glared at him with an uncomfortable firmness that would have a lesser man averting his eyes in shame. You better let him lift before asking. After a second darkness retreat? Sheesh. Well, here's the thing, right? Anyone can offer for him. Anyone can offer for him, but the Ravens are allowed to match. Oh, dude. I'm gonna cry if I have to see Lamar in the NFC South, ref. That would literally make me cry. What a beautiful airship. Hee, it's not just pretty either, it's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3,600 self per hour. 3,600 cells per hour? Even faster than a Merkabah. That's why I'm saying that... I get that. Here's the thing too, he's also won 70% of his games. That's why I'm saying, like, if the Jets want a QB, there's the offer. I could also see Miami doing something crazy going out there on the limb. The Falcons could go out there on the limb. The thing is, right, if a team makes the offer, if it's not the Jets or Dolphins, it's going to be a bad team like the Panthers or something like that, or the Falcons. So it's like, okay, he's probably going to go to a really bad team if someone's going to pay him that money. What's a Merkabah? Oh, it's the kind of airship the church uses. Anyways, never mind that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engines don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside. Who knows, man? If he wants that money and a team comes offering... There's no signs of life in here at all. The ship must have been abandoned for at least a few more days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely down, too. Makes me wonder if there was some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not going to figure out anything out here standing. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue that'll help us discover what happened. Dude, you know, I'd like to see the Jets get someone because they have a fucking talented roster. You took all my loot. How am I supposed to pay my room and board now? Can Tita wear these shoes? Because, I mean, dude, that Jets roster is talented, man. I mean, Sauce Gardner, right? That dude is, like, probably already, like, a top 3 corner in this league. Garrett Wilson's a stud. He proved anytime he didn't have Zach Wilson throwing him the ball, he was putting up huge numbers. Like, he saved my ass in fantasy so much last year. It made me very sad. What's up, HP? Made me very sad because part of the reason I feel I lost was because they fucking played Zach Wilson. And, thank you. It was time for it to go. It was getting long and messy. You have any idea how old that dish was? Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Is this some kind of factory? Yup. It's the area where the maintenance crew does all their work, but... there sure isn't anybody here right now, dude. Yeah, decent. And O-line when it stays healthy. Decent O-line, decent D-line. Conklin was really good for him. Like I said, a lot of their receiving problems were Zach Wilson. Conklin can block. And he can catch. They got decent receivers there and one amazing receiver. Like, that team's in a state to win now if they just get a quarterback. The Cougar Hunter. Well, that's the only saving grace for Zach Wilson. Heck yeah, congrats on getting the 3rd Divine HP. You're advancing quite quickly. There sure isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Just where did everyone go? For sure, have fun doing side quests. I won't be on too much longer. I sadly must work tomorrow. Door is tightly locked. I meant in general. Makes sense. I took it right now. I don't know why. Probably because I'm getting tired, honestly. Yeah, that game's a massive game. I'm glad this is actually the last game this is the last game on the schedule. Just working and lurking. Nice. Well, thank you for the lurk. I always appreciate it. What's it called? After this, I start the Zelda marathon. All Zelda games up until Tears of the Kingdom drops. On the other side of this door is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. I don't know if I'll have time to do the CDI. If I get done with Breath of the Wild and I still have time, then I would definitely consider it if there was a way for me to play them. I mean, I'll say this, I don't think I'm gonna play Skyward Sword again. Like, oh, that game did not hit the mark with you, boy. I bet I can find it. It really just depends how much time's gonna be left after Breath of the Wild. Because I know by far that game's gonna take the longest. The 8 state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as its main engines are stored in here. So I've only ever played the Awakening, the remake. I've never played the OG, I've only played the remake. I had fun with it. Wind Waker's a classic, I love it. And I've never actually beat Twilight Princess. I'm going to take a look at them. It's no good, I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. Hey, thank you for sticking around and watching the streams. I appreciate it. I'm not even sure why they won't work either. I see. Well, we already know that this place more or less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery of all kinds become non-functional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, at least I was able to secure a backup orbital power line, so that the computer over there should be good to go. I bought Siren's Awakening for X-Men since she loved it, so she passed to me and I haven't touched it yet. Oh, so you would be playing Remake as well. If you have the Switch Online pass, you can play the original Game Boy version. Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Dude, not only is it Kevin, right? After you look like a badass at the end of 2, he looks like a badass in the prologue for 3. I kid you not, Shiny. He took a guy, jumped out the window, and called his ship over like the Batmobile. If you've ever played any Dynasty Warriors game, it plays like those. I would probably enjoy it because I enjoyed the Fire Emblem Warriors game. But it's a lot more like... And I enjoyed Persona Strikers. That was another one. I played the shit out of Persona Strikers. I have Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors games are long. I have played Dynasty Warrior likes, but I've never actually played a Dynasty Warriors game. I've never played Hyrule Warriors HP. I'm just assuming I would like it since I like Strikers and and the Fire Emblem, the Three Hopes game. The only thing is, those games take so many fucking hours to complete. They're always long games chocked with content. I am, ref. Diablo 4 looks so good. Let's check it out and see what it can let us do. The thing with Diablo 4, though, is I'm going to want to play it with the homies. So I'm hoping there's homies that will adopt me. The Orbital Calculator, Capel System, version 8. Mode, security, memory check, okay. Security can be disabled in event of emergency. Select an area to unlock. Can I just unlock them all? Yeah, no, the trailers look so fucking good. The medical room's definitely the closest. Hopefully they all stay unlocked and they don't make me come back here every time. Take that. Found the greatest gift of all, love. Fuck you, chest. Received 300 Mira. Did you know the Trails in the Skies game now have a nifty Skip X S-Craft feature on PC? Not even the original Japanese version. Isn't that Nito Torpedo? What's up, Diablo? Bro, you can't say that. You can't say that when you're like never... You're never available. What's up, dude? Oh, Corey made it home. You scared to lose like Mook is? Sure, but selling it won't help you escape from your father's shadow. Ouch. There was that sharp tongue of hers. He really did adore it when his old man went in the topic of discussion. We're keeping it. Every time we've tried to meet up, all three of us have never been able to make the schedule work out. The AEW show? The AEW show was fantastic. Wait, what PPV are you talking about? I'm not done in here yet. Oh shit, did we find Agate? And Ned? Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty. What is it, though? It's called a ceiling fan. Yo, thank you so much for the 9 months. I appreciate it. No more ads. Well, thank you, HP. What pay-per-view were you talking about? Hey, I appreciate it. I feel that. There's so many people. There's a lot of people I'm subbed to, and even I want to sub to even more. Ah, the AEW show? The AEW show on Sunday was... Mwah. Magnificent. Was mostly all good stuff. This is just like Stone you were imprisoned in. As it so happens, it was this pretty. Yeah, I thought it was a good show, HP. I really enjoyed it. Still weird to think about it, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, too. Heck yeah. Yeah, I shown it. So I watched it with my dad, right? But I shown it in the Discord for Para, Raccoon, and Tomato to jump in and watch. If that idea we had about not being able to proceed without freeing whoever's in these is true, there's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to the base and unlock this little guy, of course. Okay. Yeah, it was a good show overall. I quite enjoyed it. I watched it with my dad, because obviously I go over there and watch AEW with them every Wednesday. So I think we're ready to leave, okay? So now the question is, right? Do I have to go back to the main stone to W ad timing Twitch? Look, it's set to every 30 minutes. I cannot help if the 30 minutes gave Diablo ads at the wrong time. Oh, what the fuck is this? I'm killing all these things. It's happening. Oh, why are they almost dead? Oh, this is not good. Kill him. Nice. Listen, if Twitch didn't make that the only way we make money... Oh no, 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 this is bad. Fuck! Yeah, dude, like, no, no, no. I never will blame a streamer for running ads. Like, yes, I know they suck, but I want to see the homies prosper, man.
Alright, what's next?
Okay. Oh, dude, this is so bad. Everybody should level up soon, though. Hey, I appreciate it. We accept Twitch Prime here. I always tell everybody, just make sure you're using your Twitch Prime. I don't care if you're using it on the most popular streamer on Twitch. Like, better ad rev deals, because I know we get the 55. I mean, you know, honestly, dude. Oh, God, we have to kill that fucker with magic. That's gonna hit her, actually.
Let's end this.
Get their ass, Kevin. Oh, yeah, dude, that would be beautiful. Death, huh?
Alright, what's next?
Bitch. Oh, God, okay, that's gonna help. You have something in your Twitch wallet as a thank you from us. Oh yeah, was it good? It better have been good.
Let's end this. Not bad.
Kevin, I need your weak ass to level up, bro. Oh shit, dude. What the fuck? They literally said, here's $3. Wait. Wait, I used the wrong move. Are you fucking kidding me?
My thanks to thee.
Yeah, that is a cuck move. $3 whole. But like, man, yeah, throw me a free subby or something, you know? Say I caught one of them gift subs. Forget which way I came in. I'm gonna guess it's this way. Aw, shit, this... Oh shit, no, Kevin. Throw me a Tinsky so I can go sub to one or two of the homies. No, I didn't give you enough to sub in the US. Kevin, level up, bro. The Black Bangle, do you really have nothing better to do than open all of us a second time? The Glam Choker. The face greeted customers with an aged brick that had long eroded to the point of holes. The cracked windows, taped for stability and adorned with cobwebs and insect droppings, were repugnant. We actually have some equipment here. Prevent sleep. Heck yeah, big congrats. Drawing them numbers. But I hate short form content, so it's something from me. Shoot, sometimes they draw well. Bring me to the only girl in a band who takes to the sky, only then shall the door open. Who? I don't know who that is. Bring me to the only girl in a band who takes to the skies, only then shall the door open. Well, I obviously don't have her yet. Alright, let's see who we get in our party. Oh, is that the part where someone comes out of it? Given past precedent, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. A second me? If you've jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally, I'll love her like my own. I imagine this is gonna be Agate, right? That would make the most sense. military uniform. Wait, isn't that... I knew it. The stone being inside the Arseal did make me wonder if it'd be someone related to it, and I was right on the mark. Is it Miss Schwartz? Oh shit! Captain Schwartz. Ugh. This chick's a badass. What happened? Echo, report! What? How the... You know though, Ref, I am glad that you're getting cool ads on here at least. I will say, right, the ads I run, because you have to run what, 3 minutes of ads? I run 2 minutes every 30 minutes. So it's like, it covers the incentive. It's nothing crazy. It's like if you're watching TV, you're gonna get more ads than that. You're probably feeling kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father, Tita. Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or illusion or reality? I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow, but it's clear I have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to Leastru Fortress fishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us, then. All of us were drawn in here in roughly the same circumstances and at roughly the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. I'd be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the Arseal itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it was just you? Really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there was no one else in the Arseal when we found it. The only sealing stone there was the one Julia was inside of too. Father Graham. The two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? That's right. We haven't been doing it for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. Then please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the Arseal became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I'd love that. Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We'd have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsmen. Haha, I fear you are overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you to allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get started as soon as possible. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise, we're happy to have you. You know, I wonder if that Sundor is talking about Chloe. Fixing to be time for sleep, but we'll see if we can do one last thing. I don't think this is Miss Schwartz, but if it is, hey. Oh yeah, did she come equipped with ordnance on her? Oh, what are these shitty ass ordnance? See if we can find a door or something before we call it, right? Really come in and hit the vanish. That was a thing that really happened right now. Empty chest, why not fill it up again at the Boost Market, Maybell? Hey, thank you for the lurk,
May
HP.
you rest in peace.
Kevin leveled up. Hey, there we go.
I've worked up an appetite.
We'll take that. I hear Oliver makes his pack Mueller carry all of his belongings for him. starting to fade, chat. Next big thing we find, we're heading to bed. Oh, is that the wrong one?
Kapow! We did it!
Whether it just be like a door or something. Game's a ton of fun though. The soundtrack slaps. That talking scene took ages to get through. I feel like we're gonna learn a lot about like the backgrounds of the characters in this game, which is like super cool.
I've worked up an appetite.
Oh, thank God, dude, she leveled up.
I'll save you! I'll save you!
Oh man, chat, we stayed up. I just win if he vanishes. That's funny. The fishy finale. I really would have rather ordered that security ornament from Side Central Factory. Welcome back, Coon. It's about time for bed, brother. I'm tired.
Justice must always
Oh, starting to get to the point where we passing out on stream, which is not good. Next, like, big room we hit. I'm not fighting all of you. What is this? We're going downstairs, okay. Going way downstairs. Holy smokes. How was NXT though, brother? A pedestal. This is our calling point. Sitting good. Noticed it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotten smell. The scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever is lying in wait for us, it's going to be unlike any of the other fiends we have fought up till this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance. Whatever may stand in our way. So yeah, next time we get on, chat,